inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe. Crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes, community members, content creators, and celebrities.
So be ready to jump on that Got Next space because you might have a story to tell sometime soon. Joining us today for our wrap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're gonna go 3v3 in Proving Grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K
We are gonna get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
for 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to be back on 2K TV. Thank you for having me.
Power DF, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm excited. I almost thought you guys weren't going to bring me back. I thought it was a joke last time, but I'm ready to get in here. We're going to win. We're going to win, right, Jordan?
Definitely, we're going to win. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Now, real quick before we jump into Proving Grounds and take on some of the best competition out there,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Northern California, right on the bay. That's the setting for the Hornets. One of the most exciting players in the game today, LaMelo Ball, getting ready to go as they wrap themselves up for this game at Chase Center. Hornets, Warriors. We'll be right back after this. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then it's MP. And it's Salon in at the 3 spot. And for Golden State, we've got Brandon Pajemski. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Garland in at the point. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And that one's good by Butler.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Here's Banks. Warriors with the rebound. Makes it off the glass. Banks has got his second basket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Pajemski. Good D by Miller.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And MP throws it down.
Assisted by
And guys,
Miller.
he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Podziemski with it, covered by Miller. There's the dish to Garland. Jacks up a three. Can't hit that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the miss from Banks. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, no good by Golden State. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now, Garland. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Garland left side. Over ball. And just miss after miss right now. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Banks. He shoots again, and Ball puts it in. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important to this team.
Outside Butler from outside the arc. Banks with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Ball kicks to Banks. From deep three-point territory. Another miss by MP.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And stolen by Banks. Fades back, and he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Dallas. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
Different look here for the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Garrett comes in for Jimmy Butler. Carr, he's checked in for Brandon Bajemski. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Garland. Here's Garrett, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here is Carr. After the basket by Charlotte.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Banks. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. And here is Banks. Shot from 16. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Charlotte looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Garrett out there with Max Strus. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Carr. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He scored 54 points, and he dominated the glass all night, ripping down 20 boards. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Garland is checked in for Carr. The Hornets also with the sub. Mitchell's checked in. Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Here's Banks. From down in the low post, it goes. Banks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Joe with it. Still yet to score. Robinson misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Banks and the dunk by MP.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And stolen by Banks. And MP throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Tries from 10. Banks with a rebound. Banks has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Smith outside. Fires for three. And MP with the basket on the assist by Smith. 23 points for MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Garland. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Who's watching him?
Now the pass to Strus. To halt the run. Robinson. It's good on the putback.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors dance team.
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Max Strus. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Isaiah Joe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Warriors. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top 3.
And the Hornets, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
Now here's Banks. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Inside. They get it back. Garrett can't cash in from close range. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Turnaround Jay. The shot's good from Banks. Banks has got 27 points.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball against Garland. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Down low, here's Podziemski. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Banks, no good. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Garland, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
With a score,
it's Charlotte opening up a huge gap. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then it's MP. And it's Salon in at the 3. Banks has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Butler. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Struce finds Garland.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it.
Stupendous alley-oop. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. To the paint, here's Butler. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah. About as ugly as you can have, you're right.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Banks, and Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. But he's been locked. All the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Struce. Lets the 3 fly. It's deflected. MP looking around. And that one is good. Banks has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The kick outside to Butler. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And the Hornets call time here. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
different look here for the Warriors. Robinson's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Garrett comes in for Jimmy Butler. Carr, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Garland. Here's Simpson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Simpson's got his first points of the night.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
To the middle. Pass to Podziemski. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Back to Robinson. Nice move. Shot clock at 3. And finished off by Robinson.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It's Joe on the wing. The shot and the rejection by MP.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
44 seconds left to play here in the third. Lobbed up there for Robinson and stolen by Banks. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Banks. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Joe. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Carr. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tries it from 19. Tips it up. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game. Substitutions here for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for Brendan Podziemski. And it's Garland in for Isaiah Joe. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Buff's checked in. MP comes in for Bridges. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Smith. And it's ball in for Davion Mitchell.
Jackson.
Darius Garland is out there with Carr. And it's Robinson. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. A 3 from MP. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Banks has got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Garland. That shot off. Hornets leading by 23. Ball kicks to Banks. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 43 points for MP. Garland surveying the D. And the pass to Carr. And the Warriors get it back. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banks has got 46 points.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Phil. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
The shot's good from Banks. And a breakdown here, guys.